A full family community center which will service everything from 0 all the way up to 120 years old. So there'll be something for everybody in the community to do here. You like basketball, you like soccer, you like weights, programs in. We have a brand new facility for serving families that need food. As we know, food scarcity is one of the biggest issues here in the United States. 100,000 people in the Long Beach area live below the poverty line. That's 20% of the people that live here. So this will serve everybody, regardless of what you believe, regardless of where you come from, regardless of your ethnicity, your race. This will be a safe haven for all members of our community to come and enjoy and be happy.
I started in the automotive industry cleaning bathrooms, so I was willing to take a job that was extremely menial just because I wanted a job and needed a job. And I managed to work hard and go to school and do everything I needed to do to eventually work in Le Mans, France on a race team with Patrick Dempsey, an executive level at Mazda, and now currently in charge of a successful race series. But that all started because when I was your guys' age, I just took any job I can get. So my one piece of advice is just get your foot in the door, work hard, smile hard, and you never know what the future will bring you. So thank you.
Car shows. I did a car show for 5 years for the city of Costa Mesa, and I've met so many incredible people, Bill Montgomery being one of them over the years, and I've seen what this automotive industry can do for people and for your future. And it's such a shame that we don't see these automotive, it doesn't matter whether you're going to go on to college or whether you're going to use this to work your way through college. It's a trade. You need to have a trade, and this is a trade. At least some of the people that I've met are multimillionaires. They have beautiful, expensive, multi-million-dollar cars because of an automotive career, or they learned how to weld, or they became somehow they got a trade when they were in school. So it's a shame that those programs ever went away. It's wonderful to see so many people coming together to bring these programs back, and anything that I can do to help make that happen.
And I'm a consultant with ASE, and that's the blue shield you see on shops when you take your car in to be fixed. And we certify technicians at all levels across the country. And I was the assistant manager for a manufacturer, developing training for the people in the dealership. I developed training that's been used all over the world. And I started out as a mechanic in a gas station. I love cars. I took high school auto shops.
And asked to speak and talk about aircraft, talk about air shows. And then I came full circle and decided to write books. And that's what I do now. I'm an author. And I write about what I love, aviation mainly. And my current project right now is we're working on with a studio on a screenplay for one of my books.
Advice that I can give you from my heart is whatever your idea is, if you're passionate about it, you can make it happen. And I know you guys like I said, not to be redundant, but if you have a dream, whether it's automobile, whether it's flying, whether it's an application, whatever your dream is, gardening, it doesn't matter. You need to listen to your heart, and you need to follow your dreams, and you need to focus, and you need to be disciplined. And like all of the people that have come before me, like them, my first job was a dishwasher. I didn't care if I had to clean toilets, I didn't care if I had to do windows, change tires, I did it all. And that's the only way to go from point A to point B. Is to take that introductory job that you don't necessarily want, be the best at it, and use that as a caveat and as a learning experience to your next venture. So again, follow your dreams, and anything is possible. Thank you guys so much.
I'm from Nigeria, West Africa, as you can tell from the weird accent. Came at 16 with 2 suitcases and nothing else. Fast forward to today, I have a pretty prestigious engineering firm in Ontario, California. I work with major OEMs in creating vehicles that you can just, as a team, dream up and make happen. One of them is right here in front, that's been on a ton of television shows and film, a 1,000 horsepower minivan. Yes, a minivan that came to light with just a group of us engineers getting together and discussing what could we do, what could we create that's so outlandish but lots of fun. And you can do the same thing. I'm fortunate enough to be up here with a wonderful panel where they say, put your mind to something, stay persistent, and you can make it happen. It is 100% true. Once again, I came here, 2 suitcases, nothing else. I think I had maybe $150 in my pocket. Stayed focused, went through school, did what I had to do to go through school, but my passion was always automobiles, cars. My first word as a child was car. And guess what? I stuck with it. I stayed persistent, I stayed focused, and fast forward to today, I can walk into Dodge and say, hey, I want to build a buggy with a Viper engine, and they'll give me a stamp and go do it.
I'm so impressed to have so many young women here, realizing that you don't have to depend on the guy to take your car. You can do it, right? You know those 4 tools that you start with that will build and will take you where you need to go, and you can give him a ride. You can say, well, I can fix that for you. On a serious note, not only do I serve as a senator in Virginia, one of the things we get to do is I belong to what is called the National Council for State Legislators. And that represents all of the states in these United States. So we come together and we talk about laws in one state that might be one that we might want to make it a factor in our state. And I get to be a lawmaker. I get to make laws that impact people. And I'm learning a lot that I can share with Virginia as far as what's happening here. We have a Salvation Army, but it's not a multi-million-dollar operation like this. I will talk about that, Captain. We have vocational programs. Okay, this is just the beginning of the rest of your life. Maximize it. Use it. Thank you.
Well, I'm going to keep it quick because I know everybody's hot and everything, and I'm really honored to be here. Thank you, Captain Searcher. Thank you for letting us be able to use the Salvation Army as a wonderful backdrop to be able to do this incredible day. You know, I'm very excited to be a part of Prime Motivation, and when you look at the young people, this is where your opportunities. There is so much knowledge, so much technology here. You can actually find your dreams and be able to go on. It's not about, you know, feeling like you're boxed in. If you plan on setting your mind to go on, to be able to use your mind and your creativity, if it's art, if it's technology, if it's automotive, that's what it's all about. And we want to just motivate you. We want you to go back, tell your school district about it, Tell your administrators about it. Let them know what type of fun you had today, who you met, and how.
Some of you may best know me as Rafterman from a famous film called Full Metal Jacket. We're out here today at the Salvation Army to educate our youth and to make a difference in people's lives. I brought 5 cars myself, and those cars I believe are very prestigious, and on behalf of America, keep a promise. To explain that, I would say this: these 5 Camaros are called angels. There are the first responders whose names are in gold that fell at ground zero. Angel 2 and 3 are the trade towers, and everybody's names are on those particular cars. Angel 4 is the Pentagon with all our flight victims from 77, and Angel 5 includes the rest of the flight victims. We take this tour through the United States to remind ourselves about what greatness is, what courage is, and how to make a difference. I love it when a child... So, as our motto goes, let's remind our babies of 7 forgotten words. Yes, sir. No, sir. Please, and thank you. And someday I'd like to see my cars in the Kellogg's box, so every 5-year-old gets a chance to make a difference in their world, too. Thanks for listening. Enjoy. God bless you. God bless I want to give a big shout out to City Pride Magazine, Charles Jackson. You get it, you read it, you thank him for the good work he's doing. City Pride Magazine, it's on my coffee table.